Happy birthday, right? 24 is a nice age. And when you turn 25, go and buy your first home. I bought my first home at 25 because growing up, they say you should, by that time, you should have a job, you should save some money, you should be ready to start your family, and the man should own his home first before starting a family. So I woke up on my 25th birthday. I said, oh, I'm 25 years old. I got to go out and buy my house. I had no money. I had a job, but I didn't have any money to put down on a home. But because I had been taught that way, and I saw other black people doing it, I had no other choice. It was just in me to go and look for a home, right? To buy a home at 25. And so I went out and introduced myself to a realtor. Because at the time, I knew no realtors at all. But I knew I had to get a home. I had no money. So I went and I met this woman, nice lady. And I said, look, I'm 25. I need to buy a house. And she's like, all right, how much money you got to put down? None. She said, really, you have no money? Not to put down on a home. I had a job. She said, all right, let's look around. And so with no money, she started showing me different homes. She would call me up, Jesse, I got this house you might like. Let's go look at it. So I would meet her there. And finally, one day I walked into this home after seeing so many houses, right? 25 years old. Black. No down payment. I had no money. And didn't have any idea I was going to pay for it at all to get it. And so I walked into this home. It was on Alvaro Street in Los Angeles. And when I walked in, I knew. I said, this is my house. Remind you, I had no money now. This is my house. This is what I want. I told her, I got to get this house. I love this house. This is for me. She said, all right, I'll look into it. I'll get back to you. And lo and behold, she called me up and said, Jesse, guess what? What? You can get the house. You don't need any money down. You can assume the loan. It's an assumable loan. I don't know if they have assumable loans anymore. Meaning that the people who had that house just wanted to get out of it. And they just wanted someone to take over the loan of the house. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And so, okay. And it was 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, big old beautiful dining area, and a big old beautiful living room with a fireplace, a kitchen, everything, like the stove and all installed, and then a washer dryer area. And in the back of the house, it was the garage was a 2-car garage, but there was a room in the back of the garage, like for a guest room or something. Big backyard, and a thing where you can park your car in the driveway, cover over the driveway. It was amazing. 25 years old. Had not one penny down. And I got that house, and I was so grateful that the people that let me take over their loan, I just gave them a couple $1,000s to say thanks. I don't even know if they wanted it or not, but I gave it to them to say thanks. And I bought my first home. It was amazing because the examples of that was already there. I see my uncles and aunts and grandparents do it. So it wasn't like a thought of something that could not be done. And so in 1 year, and that house was like, my payment on the house was $300 a month. Can you imagine? It was in a nice neighborhood, West LA area. And my payment was $300 a month. And the house itself, just how much the whole house cost.
$25,000.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Can you imagine a house, 2 bedrooms, big bedrooms?
What year is this?
So I turned 25. So I was 18 years old in 1968. That's when I moved out here.
Okay.
And so if I was
74, 70.
Something like that in the 70s.
Okay.
And so the house was the whole house cost $25,000.
That is nice.
Big front yard and everything. Nice neighborhood. And I in 1 year, from the year I bought the house, 1 year the house went up to $100,000.
Jeez.
The value went from 25,000 to 100,000 one year. And the rent, the house note, was $300 a month.
Wow, lucky.
Yeah. And at that time, I was smoking pot. I was smoking pot. And so what I would do is that on Friday I would have, because I was a young guy, I would have all these parties. So every weekend, almost every weekend, I had a party. And so I would make sure I had food in the refrigerator. The note was paid up. And I would buy all this stuff and invite my friends over. We would have a party, pot party. And it was an amazing thing. God was with me. I got past that. But it can be done if the mindset is right, if you raise your kids right. To see things, don't have no doubt about what you can or cannot do in life. Isn't that an amazing story?
Yeah, it's nice. It's cool.
And so I sold it after the first year. I regret selling it. I should not have sold it. I didn't know what I would. I wanted a new car.
Sounds familiar. Would you rather have a piece of land or a nice car?
I know.
A nice car.
Yeah. So I bought a new car. I sold it because I wanted a new car. And then I went and got an apartment that was, I got me a brand new apartment. It was just built. And it had the upstairs bedroom that you could see over into the living room.
Wow.
And it had downstairs and really nice, brand new. And that was on 3rd Street up there by Vermont. I think the Mexicans took over now. Or the Asians, somebody. It doesn't look the same anymore. But it used to be a beautiful area. A loft apartment, yeah. It was amazing. It can be done, folks. Have no doubt. Amazing. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war, and it is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.